Let's go, baby. Jump again, baby. All right, farm number 3, stop number 3. It's actually freaking raining right now, so about to hop on this machine and go pick up critter number 3 for the day. They sure were moving last night. Oh, just gonna love doing this trapping stuff when it's pouring down rain outside. What's up, little buddy? We got this nice little pretty one. Small guy. Then dug him a little cubby in the freaking bank of the creek right here. What's up, buddy? Hey. Hey. There you are. Wake up. Time to smile for the camera, bud. We're gonna get this guy taken care of. It's first coon we caught on this little set. It's a different size. We caught the raccoons way up there, 4 of them together at one spot, and this is the first raccoon we've caught here. I actually had a second raccoon come by, and he sat. The golf ball was in this trap right here, and the trap was sitting right about there where the syrup top's at. He knocked the golf ball off the off of the trap. The golf ball rolled down the hill. The second raccoon come walking through the creek right here and was munching on the golf ball. And the other raccoon never did go to these 2 traps. That golf ball right there was knocked over by a possum the other night. So hopefully your buddy will come back and we'll get him too. But we're gonna just got taken care of, get the trap reset. And that right there is another victim of Dunlap Lures dog-proof bait. The smoky fish and the berry berry. Need to get you some if you're trying to save them baby turkeys from these raccoons. These suckers sure do love eating turkey eggs. And if they get a chance, they'll eat that mama hen too. That's kind of why the golf ball plays such a big trick, because now my entire trap is white. Yes, that is for attention to draw, eye appeal. Like, what is that? Is that a can? Just raccoons are very curious animals. And but however, if your traps were not spray painted white, and you use the golf ball on the very top of your trap, then it would look more so like an egg at nighttime. So just a little tip for you. Also, while I'm talking about tips, I've got another tip. So all of these dog proofs, I have got straws inside the dog proof traps. Yes, straws, little like straws you get from McDonald's. You take them and cut them from like an inch, just enough to cover the trigger of the trap. And what that does is when the raccoon's sticking his paw down in there to get the bait out of the dog proof trap, when he feels that cold metal, if it's like really cold outside, he sticks his hand in there, that metal does not feel like food because it's cold. So when you put a straw on there, it completely, he does not feel that cold handle, the cold trigger that's in there, and he will more so grab it and then get caught a lot. Your success rate on catches will go way up, and you'll come back, you'll come to traps that have raccoons in them versus coming to dog-proof traps that haven't been set off in forever, and you look down in there and a lot of the bait's gone. Because I've watched raccoons on video stick their hand down in the trap, get all the bait out from around that trigger, and never set the trigger off because they feel that cold metal. So take you a little straw, snip it about yay big, about an inch, and stick it on the dog-proof triggers inside your raccoon traps, and your success rate will become phenomenally larger. Like you're like, dang, Isaac, that really works. Yes, it does. You top that with a golf ball and some chocolate syrup, those raccoons don't stand a chance, son. Well, now we're going to head to the house, try to get dried off, take a shower, and get just the yuck off of us today. Sorry I'm interrupting your video. I just want to let you guys know that I will be at Dixie Deer Classic this year in Raleigh, North Carolina, March 1st through the 3rd at Skull Dragger Custom Calls booth. Some of you guys come out last year and said hello, bought some turkey calls, went and had some luck with them, talked trapping, whatever you want to do. If you come to the Dixie Deer Classic, I'll be there the entire weekend, the whole time it's going on at Skull Dragger Custom Call booth. I'm going to have stickers with my logo on them for sale at my booth. Those stickers right there that you see in the back glass, they will be at Dixie Deer Classic. They'll be for sale. Well, that's enough rambling. Hope to see you guys there. Now let's get back to the action. What's going on, guys? So today we're making a game plan to catch this coyote that has been educated. So if you don't remember, we caught a coyote right here in a toe catch, and I had him for like 2 hours, and then he pulled his toe out. He didn't pull his toe out, but just pulled his foot out of the trap and ran off, which is common when you catch animals by one toe, especially coyotes, because they got a lot of A lot of more muscles than a fox or a gray fox does. So short story, caught a coyote here by a toe. Got out, and now he's acting very skittish, which I can't really say that I blame him, because if I got caught by a trap, then I'd be very hesitant about where I put my feet at, especially around these sets that make him remember you know, what he got caught on. And you can see in this video right here that I'm about to show you, he walks up to one set and is kind of not crazy about it. I mean, he walks up to it, he's curious, and then the other set he walks up to and he smells something that you know, makes him reminisce on when he got caught by one toe, and took off running the opposite direction. On the set that he did, that he was curious about, it's actually got some meat that I made in there. So I come out here, we had a crap ton of rain this weekend, so I come out here, reset that trap, put some fresh bait into it, got all the water and everything out of the bait hole, and then I come back about probably three feet, put 2 more traps back here. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So right here we have our regular set. This is the one he come up to sniffs, got a little bit of deer hair around it, and some bait that I made inside of that set. The trap is right here. Then you come back right here, I have a trap here and a trap here. These are blind sets, they're just out of the way, but they're like 3 foot behind this trap. And this is because this coyote is, I mean, this coyote knows what's going on. He knows there's traps here. He obviously got caught, doesn't want to get caught again, so he's very hesitant about it. But when he walked up to these sets, he was about this far back when he was sniffing this one. So we got these 2 sets put in right here. It's a trap right there, trap right there. I know it's a bit overkill, but when it comes to coyotes that you catch and then they learn and they become educated, you got to do everything in your power to catch them, because this guy knew what was going on. He dug up 2 traps and they get caught in the 3rd one, and now, I mean, he knows the game. He knows it, so a little bit overkill on that set, but it is what it is. We got 3 traps in the ground right there, and hopefully tonight I come out here and pick them up. So we got one more farm to go to. Got yet another red fox on camera last night, so I gotta go reset that one, and hopefully he comes back this afternoon and I catch him too. So today we're going to get a critter out of a trap and then do some bouncing around with some traps to try to get back on some coyotes. I've had a trap set at this farm for, well, a little over a month now, and have had 2 pictures of a coyote the whole time they've been here. So probably gonna pull some traps up, move the ones that are here around a little bit, but I'm gonna take one camera and take it to a new farm that I just picked up last week. We're gonna go get this critter taken care of real quick and then move on down the road and move some traps around and take it to another farm and see what else we can find. So y'all stick around, stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoy it and learn something. All right, here we are, little fella. What's going on, buddy? This little dude right here come by and wreaked havoc at this place. He went to this trap right here, knocked it over, got the bait out of it. I have no idea how that trap didn't go off, unless the bait inside it got wet, because the golf ball for that set is right there or somewhere. So anyway, then he went to this set right here, same thing right there, same thing, just fooled around in it, messed around. Then he finally come to this one and got caught, thank God, because I only had this one and then one more, which is right here for him to fool around with. But we did catch him. We got you, buddy. The farmer's gonna be happy. And now I'm hoping that I catch your buddies and every single cousin you got. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of real quick and then move on down the line. So on the farm that I pulled the 2 traps up, I actually ended up pulling the traps where I caught those 8 coyotes at last year in the little intersection. If you remember on one of my other videos, I had it close to the pond dam, and then I pulled it over to the opposite side when I had the coyote walk by there, or bobcat. No, it was coyote. And anyway, I ended up pulling that trap up to bring it over here to this farm, as you can see behind me. I don't really do that very often. It's a historical spot where I caught coyotes at before, but this is what I'm kind of dealing with. So I trapped the 2 properties that are right next to each other. The property behind both of those 2 farms that I trapped completely got clear cutted. And if you've ever trapped a clear cut, or if you've trapped long enough, you know that coyotes absolutely love hunting clear cuts. I've trapped farms before that were around clear cuts and literally keep the traps there for a while and not catch anything. So I'm not going to waste my last month of trapping season on that farm. It wouldn't really, I don't guess it'd technically be a waste, but I don't want to not be able to trap this farm just because I'm still lingering on the hopes and dreams from last year. Well, I pulled the camera out of my pocket and realized that I've been recording the entire time I've been setting these traps. So 45 minutes later, we got 3 traps in the ground. Camera is set up. Where is it at? I can't even see it. Oh, right there. Right there's the Reveal Tacticam X Pro. Best camera ever for trapping. And we've got 3 sets right here. So I'm gonna show you what they are and what they got in them. So this set right here is a dirt hole, just a regular old 1-inch dirt hole. It has got a bait that a buddy of mine made, gland lure that I made, and then fresh coyote urine from this year. Then we walk over here and we've got a trench set, and this has got, as you could guess, Hoosier Trapper Supply Top Dog Predator Bait and Lightning in a Bottle by Dunlap Lures. And then over here we've got another dirt hole, and this has got Time of Death Bait by Dunlap Lures and Muskrat Gland Lure by Dunlap Lures, and that's the finished set. So got an entrance to this big field right here that we're at. So the entrance is right next to a creek. Got a creek running right here, roadbed, big field entrance, and he had his camera set up on this tree here, right there, that little sapling right there, and had a bunch of coyotes walking through this spot. And there was a bunch of coyote tracks in this roadbed when I come by here and scouted it last week. So we're going to let these suckers hunt. The reason I put the trench set in is because I seen a few fox tracks in here, and hopefully, I'm hoping that, first off, that we don't have any issues with digging or anything over here. Secondly, I'm hoping that if we, for whatever reason, do, I've got a trench set that will catch the fox. So I'm hoping we don't have any of that issues and we don't have no problem with that, but you know, hopefully maybe the this trench set with the bait and lure I put in there that's been catching all these foxes, that will attract him more so than the third one or any of the other two right here. So we're gonna let these suckers hunt and see what we catch, but should be catching something here in a few days. I mean, I got all the sets remade. We ain't look for, please God, don't let it rain, but it's saying that it's not gonna rain for another week and a half maybe. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of a dry spell because it's been freaking nasty. So anyway, I'm gonna take the mile walk, almost what it feels like. Can't even see my truck from here. And carry stuff back to the truck, and hopefully we'll catch something tonight. All right, guys, we have made it to the next farm. It has been a long freaking day, to say the very least, but we have got little dude right here, and I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna show you the remake. I'm not gonna video me resetting the trap. We're just gonna make it back to the same trench set it was. There's little fella, Mr. Paw Sam, or as I like to call him, Poor Sam's. Mr. Poor Sam. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of, get the trap remade, and head all back to the dang house, get us something to eat, and get some video editing done so I can have a video to post for you guys tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and knock this stuff out. All right, there we go. That is the remake. Just a little trench set. It's what we caught the red fox in last time, and now a possum. So hopefully we'll catch another red fox tonight. He showed up just a few nights ago, so I'm kind of expecting him. I was kind of hoping he was gonna show up last night, but Mr. Possum got here before he did. So anyway, we're gonna head to the house, and I'll pick you guys up whenever we catch something else. Literally got home just long enough for me to walk inside and eat supper, and we've got tight chain, boys. Looks like a toe catch, but we're gonna find out here in just a second. Hop in the truck now. Okay, as I said, I just got home and got me a bite to eat, and then the camera went off, and I caught the dude that I toe caught the other day, that I showed you guys the whole evidence of. I ended up putting 2 blind sets on this set right here, and it worked out for the best, and we got him in 2 feet. So I'm gonna show you the front foot catch, and probably would have lost him on the front foot catches on this one if I didn't have, wouldn't have caught the back foot. So probably got this one digging again, but we'll find out when I pull the trap, or pull the SD card on the camera. So nonetheless, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And here is Mr. Coyote. It is a male. So this is the set right here, and I went back about 3 foot or so, put those 2 traps in that I videoed that time, and he come up, and this, let's see, that's his back foot. His front foot is right here, and you can see we barely have a toe and 2 toes in that. And so he was either digging at it or something, I don't know. I'm hoping the camera Tacticam got it and we can look at the video, but I'm surprised you didn't get your foot caught in that one right there, which was right beside it. But anyway, we're gonna get this guy loaded up, get those traps reset, and hopefully his cousin, brother, sister, mom, or whoever comes by and we catch them too. I already come up with a name for this guy. Mr. Twinkle Toes has been caught. Can't really run around and thrash and stuff when I got both your feet in your trap, can you? Can you? There's the back foot. Yeah, see you looking at me with those evil eyes. Yeah, I see you. You're trying to get your freaking hands out, ain't you? Here we go. He is out of the trap. Trying, ain't you, buddy? You ain't going to. All right, Twinkle Toes. I beat you. Mr. Twinkle Toes got. Now I got 3 traps this remake instead of just 1 like usual. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. We caught the fella that got away, and that's what matters. I went through to a bunch of farms yesterday and reset some traps just for it to rain again last night. Wax sand underneath the trap so the trap doesn't freeze to the ground underneath it. Some peat moss around the trap pan, inside the jaws. Come back with wax dirt around the levers and around the outside of the trap. Should have grabbed my other bucket of wax dirt. I'm about out. Grab the levers, pick it up, give it a little shimmy. Make sure it's packed good. Good enough for me. Some nasty gunk. Alright, got some fresh dirt from the middle of the field. It's going to be a little bit easier to use. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. Packing in just a little bit, not a lot. Really don't want to make a hard crust underneath or above this trap. Alright, that one's done. I'm not going to bore you with the other 2 getting remade, but this is the original set from the beginning. Alright, here's the remake. This is the one y'all watched me remake. And then back here is the 2 blind sets. One's right here. The other one's right there. And like I said, they're probably 4 foot behind. You can see the 2 right here is where they're at. And then my light's on the other one. So it's probably a good 4 feet or so back behind. About 3 foot apart from width. So we got it remade, we caught the sucker, and that's all that really matters. So I'm happy and tickled to death that we caught that son of a gun, and he is now gone and done with. So I'm hoping my traps keep going off tonight, my cameras at least, and I keep catching stuff. But I'm gonna head back to the house and try to take a shower this time, but if I don't get the chance to and I have to go get another critter out of the trap, by golly, I'll do it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a comment down below, smash that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, I will be at Dixie Deer Classic March 1st to the 3rd at the Jim Graham building in Raleigh, North Carolina at the NC State Fairgrounds, so come by and say hello. But until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.